Hey everybody, it's me, Delilah Cordova, here again. I've been gone for a couple of days. I had got to get some sleep, but got some sleep, feeling rejuvenated, and ready to do some work. And I actually got some makeup on today. So, with that being said, I have several topics to talk about today because I got to catch up from the last couple of days I've been gone. Um, and yeah, also, for those who are still interested in connecting with me, I have this new layout. So you can go to connect.delilahcordova.com and you can connect with me on all of my social media channels, my websites, and all that good stuff. So, with that being said, I want to get into our stuff. I got a live today with Izio. She is an illustrator from India, and she does a lot of really great children's book illustrations. So if you guys are interested in learning about that, she'll be on with us on Smart Author Series at 12 Eastern Time, which is an hour and a half from now. I also we'll be talking with Candy about publishing. I'll be on for the marketing, and Izzy will be on for the illustrating. I was hoping that I would have some book club, leaders to come on the show with us, but couldn't find any who were interested. Hopefully next time I'll be able to get some more because it'd be great to get some people who are in book clubs to connect to, so you guys can do some, great connections that way. Hi, Jerome. Hey, everybody. Look, I'm getting a great crowd this morning. Are you on Charlotte? Yes, I am in Charlotte, North Carolina. Right here. Good old Charlotte, Queen City. So, yeah, let's get to it, guys. So, today I have on my list here is how to make creatives perform across Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram. I have Amazon rebrands its ad products under Amazon advertising. I have Facebook is making moves to monetize WhatsApp, and I got a little bit of information about that. And then this one's interesting is police investigates flyers promoting a book. And it's a little mysterious, a little bit funny what happened with this. And then I want to talk a little bit about the recent news. Recent news about advertising on Instagram stories. Now my button's not working. And then I want to talk about how the subconscious, there's a new type of marketing, neuromarketing, that's what they're calling it, and how they're focusing on subconsciousness and how it drives 95% of purchasing decisions. So that's going to be interesting to talk about. And then there is one more here, how Amazon is setting its sights on the 88 billion online ad marketing and how they're going to make it different. So, you guys, we have some great stuff coming up. And first off, there was one other thing I wanted to talk about in the beginning of my life, because this is a great tool I was looking at. It's from HubSpot. It's a blogs idea generator. So you need more blog ideas. You just put the noun you want to get started with in that generator, and you guys can just be on your way to creating some awesome blogs. So you guys, make sure you go check that out. Here's the link to it here. Make sure I post it on the post after the live. Or if you're already in there and you got a minute, if you could post that for me, that'd be great. All right. So let's get to it. All right. I keep saying, all right. All right. All right. So first one's first, right? How to make creatives perform across Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram. So, my opinion, or what majority of us do, is we create one social campaign, right? And that social campaign we execute across all multiple platforms at the same time, right? If you do this, let me know. Do you use some type of automation tool? Do you create one thing and then use it across all the board? How is that working for you? Do you have good numbers with that? If you have any tips to share for everybody else on who may watch this, then please share it below. But every social media network has its own unique draw for consumer audiences, right? Everyone is unique and you have to use them in different ways. For example, with Pinterest, it's the discovery component, right? With Facebook, it's the ability to share content and see what others are up to. And there's a subtle difference across all of the platforms when it comes to user appeal. So the subtle differentiation when it comes to advertising on them, it's too much coffee, I can't talk. When it comes to advertising on them, the creatives that work on one platform or format won't necessarily work for the other, which is what something many brands come to fail at, because they're creating one and then expecting it to work with all the others, right? So with some practices, it holds true across all platforms. Mobile-friendly video ads that feel native to the platform, that have a personalization, a clear value proposition, a combination of video and static creatives, those will, work on a different one. It's just a matter of using the right ones and knowing how to manipulate them so that the platforms will see them. For example, if you're using videos and you go on Instagram, that whole 16:9 frame, it won't basically work. So you gotta, go ahead and create a second video or recreate the first video into a 1:1 square so that when you put on Instagram, it looks good. Unless you're gonna use the Instagram TV one, which is like a 3:6 or something like that. So now, for Facebook and the Instagram feed, right? If you guys have a question, I'm going too fast, let me know. I've had a lot of coffee. The most interesting thing about the Facebook feed is that it offers so many ad formats that cover the full marketing funnels, right? So Canvas, collection ads, carousel ads, and link ads are excellent for top to bottom funnel tactics, right? Like branding and product related content you can use with those. They enable marketers to show what differentiates their brand, and marketers should approach these formats like a mini site on mobile. That's why I love the Canvas ad, because when you pull it up, it's like you're going on your own little landing page. So if you were really smart, you don't have to have all the extra tools and stuff like that. Because then the best way to run a Facebook ad is to keep people on Facebook. Right? So if you create a Canvas ad and run it right on as a little mini landing page, and then have it to where they can go and you can collect your lead, or give them a download or whatever you're going to send them to do, that would be awesome if you learned how to do that. Canvas ads are really simple to do. I did it. I had last year when Canvas ads first came out. I used it for Michael Logier's book launch, and it did amazing, because you can put a video, you can put, a picture. There's so many things that you can do with it. It's like a little mini landing page. So, Instagram and Facebook stories. So the stories format is a bit different, right? Ads that mirror the more organic type of content people see from their friends are easier for consumers to digest, right? So overly produced ad creative can take a harsher quality against the backdrop of organic story. And organic stories tend to get a lot of more views from those who are on your friends list rather than your posts sometimes. I think when I post an organic story, I can get a lot more engagement from my story than on my actual Facebook post. So if you guys are not using the organic stories, I keep calling them organic stories, but Instagram and Facebook stories, they're actually a really great way to get in or enable your content with those you're trying to target, or those you're friends with. And so yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say a little bit about that type of creative works for that. So this one, I thought I want to get onto this one because I thought this was funny. Where'd it go? This one. So this guy in Illinois, right? He's a The police identified him as the author of Night Lion. He distributed flyers all over Davenport, okay? And it's a creative marketing tactic he did because now he's kind of famous for because he's all over the papers for it. So an Illinois man was cited for disorderly conduct after Davenport residents reported seeing a disturbing flyer that was distributed. I'm reading this from the Quad City Times. So on Tuesday, Davenport police interviewed Adam Maber. He's 20 years old, of Wonder Lake, Illinois, who turned himself in as the author of Night Lion flyers. And according to news released from Davenport police, Mabers, he admitted to circulating the flyers at multiple locations. He said the Night Lion is the main character of his fictional novel that he wants to publish. The flyers were a marketing effort to familiarize people with his work and character, he said. And bravo for the creative, because I think you got the attention you wanted somewhat. But the city of Davenport will soon bear witness to this is what the flyer said, okay? The flyer said, the city of Davenport will soon bear witness to the swift and bloody hands of the Night Lion justice. And as for the vermin, you have been warned. The homeless, the addicts, the junkies, the prostitutes, the gang members, and all other subhuman species will perish at the hand of the Night Lion. So this is what he said on the flyers and he distributed throughout the city. And it got him in trouble. So Mabier said he did not intend to be threatening or concerning to people. The investigation indicates that there are no public safety threats associated with this incident, and the case is considered to be closed. But Mabier's good try at some, out of the box marketing techniques. Very, very good. The next thing. Well, first I want to ask, what do you guys think about that? You distributed flyers all around town and scared a bunch of people, but I think he got a really great publicity from his books because this, I found out about this it was on several different newspapers. So I think that he's going to do really well because he was able to get that on the newspapers, and then people are going to be like, wanted to know more about how he got in trouble and how he did this. So he might be able to sell a lot of books that way. I think that was really smart, even though it wasn't that smart, but I think it was really smart. What do you guys think? All right. If you were with me this morning, you've had your coffee. Make sure you hashtag support me and give me some hearts and love and tell me that you're here. Let me know where you're from. If you're enjoying the content, that's great. Like I said, I've been out for a couple of days. I've been feeling unwell. I'm back today. As y'all can see, I've slept. Jerome, he's saying here, thanks, Jerome. Let's see. He says, I think he should have waited until he had his book ready to publish, or even wait till after it was published. Doing what he did would have been amazing publicity if he was ready to take advantage of the money. Great efforts for timing. Yes. I just thought it was funny. But I think that, people are going to take a lot of interest and he's going to get a lot of good publicity for it, like you said. All right, guys. Are y'all ready for the next one? Let me know. Show me some hearts. Give me some likes. Type in below. Ready for the next one? All right. Okay, I wanted to talk about this one. Facebook is making moves to monetize WhatsApp. And what does that mean for you? Okay. So the messaging app at this moment is not generating revenue for its parent company. Okay. And this is, and that's not Facebook style. At the moment, they have 1.5 billion monthly users worldwide on WhatsApp, which is almost gaining on Facebook because isn't Facebook about 2.2 billion? So it's gaining up there, and Facebook's doing an excellent job at getting it to where it's one of the number one communication applications being used now. So, so the problem is, it's not generating money for Facebook. It's not helping Facebook at the moment. It seems might probably be causing a drag on Facebook because it's costing money. So what they're going to do is they're going to instill or integrate a new business API, application programming interface. Okay, so they're going to integrate this API into WhatsApp so that now we can start running advertising and using it for business. I know a lot of people use WhatsApp for business at the moment. And I believe Facebook sees that people are using it for business. So it's like, why not tap into that and see how they can monetize off of that application, especially since they put so much money into it and it has 1.5 billion users. So what do you guys think about WhatsApp becoming monetized? Do any of you guys use WhatsApp? I'm not a big WhatsApp user. I'm not, really, it's not my thing too much. I have it on my phone. I don't really use it. Do you use yours? I want to see what you guys think. But I believe that Facebook, from what this article I read, or from the few articles I read about it, it says it's testing this new API with several companies. And so it's delivering, it's kind of like all over, but the functionality is simple. Users click it on an ad and are taken to a pre-filled chat in the WhatsApp app. So it'll kind of be like a chat bot in a ways. So they'll click on the ad, it'll take them to a pre-filled chat in the WhatsApp, and brands will be able to track their success with new metrics such as conversions started and messaging replies. So I think those functionalities will be kind of different. Like I said, I can't comment too much, but I really think it'd be interesting to see how this develops for WhatsApp, and how people start using this platform to advertise. I think it'll be interesting. How do you guys feel about that? All right, on to the next one. We're on to the next one. Amazon rebrands its ad products under Amazon Advertising. So yeah, Amazon is simplifying its ad products by bringing everything under one umbrella called Amazon Advertising. Yay! It's so great because now you don't have to be in KDP to do this, and then you can do it all under one thing now, or soon, I believe. Let me check. So the move won't change how the products function or how advertising division personnel are organized. Okay, so keep that in mind. So if you're used to advertising one way at Amazon, you can still continue to advertise one way. They're just moving it to one umbrella and housing it in one area. So I think that is flipping awesome. Hey, Melissa, how are you doing this morning? So under the new structure. Anyway, I had a lot of coffee. All advertising technologies now exist under that umbrella, and you guys will be able to view all of your metrics for videos and display ads, campaign results in stores, and so on and so forth. E-commerce website within the Amazon environment. So just like, I believe, to me, it sounds like just like Facebook wants to keep everybody on Facebook, Amazon wants to keep people on Amazon, because the longer you can keep people on your apps and on within your programs, the more they can make in sales. So I think this is a big thing. I think it's going to be great. Like Q2 earnings, they reported in Q2 earnings for July that they brought in $2.2 billion in revenue. $2.2 billion ad revenue. That more than doubles the same from the period last year. So, and then, on top of that, I think they got Twitch, and that's a YouTube advertising competitor. Twitch is basically for great gamers and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting to see. All right, on to the next one. If you guys are just now joining me, or you are watching a replay, I need you to give me a hashtag replay. Let me know. I want to talk about this one because this one is really interesting to me. So I'm gonna pull up the article because I think that it would be smart for others to go and view this when they get a chance. There it is. So Neuromarketing is a must if brands are going to better tap into the minds of consumers, says the online sites marketing leader for, all right, ADMA Global Forum. All right, so people's subconscious. Okay, I'm like really big on law of attraction, stuff like that, and being really open with your subconscious and having a third eye and all that stuff. Okay, so people's subconscious drives 95% of their purchasing decisions. So if you guys are really big into that, let me know in the comments below how you feel about subconscious marketing or neuromarketing. And if you think that it's going to be something that's going to be big going here on out. But this is not necessarily something marketers want to hear about because it's kind of woo-woo to me. But understanding the subconscious and how it works, it can lead to an ability to better predict outcomes for your marketing, right? Understanding how the mind works, understanding how it's just like when you go into Walmart, right? And they have things set at certain places, and all because they know that when they put things in these places, it drives sales for those products better or differently, right? It's like putting 97 at the end instead of 99 and so on and so forth. They know that those techniques work to sell better when you're in the store. So neuromarketing uses insights about the brain and human behavior to drive marketing strategies and decisions. So it uses 3 lenses: neuroscience, which shows how the brain has evolved over millions of years and stores and processes information; behavioral economics, and which is how the brain finds shortcuts to making decisions; and psychology, which is about feeling and emotion. Okay, so first one, neuroscience; second one, behavioral economics; third one was psychology. So those 3 things come into play with this. When you use the same insights and data as your competitors, you're basically using luck according to neural marketing. Okay, so they, basically they're focusing mainly on how these proven tactics of the brain encourage sales. So anyway, the article is here on CMO. I'll post a link to it in the comments when I get done here, and you guys can go and check that out. I think it's an interesting read. And I think it's something, neuromarketing is something that you guys might want to look into. And it might also help you, getting creative, and how you create new content for your app, for your marketing. Anyway, next one. My last one. Damn, I went that fast. All right. Amazon sets its sights on the $88 billion online ad market. And we all know this because I just talked about this with how it's rebranding its ad products under Amazon advertising. So I think that these go hand in hand, but I wanted to set you guys onto this. It's in the New York Times. It posted on September 3rd. And basically, it was just talking about how they are going to be taking on for Google and Facebook, and how rapidly they have come neck and neck with Facebook and Google. And they're, there's no wonder it's Amazon. They're constantly being innovative and creating ways to keep us on the platform, keep us purchasing from them, and, offering us something of better value. I mean, everybody here, when you want to buy something, where's the first place you think to go when you're online? Well, Amazon or Walmart, right? And if you can't find it on Amazon, then, it's really difficult to find it anywhere else. And then people don't like to really search that hard. And then on top of that, they've added these voice, I don't remember how they're called, but you all know what they are, that Alexa and all those new technologies that integrate right with the platform. So it's making it so easy to be lazy. Like, Alexa, can you give me some toilet paper? It's so much easier. So The easier they make it for consumers to do what they got to do, the more money Amazon's going to make. And they're also giving opportunities for a lot of people to be entrepreneurs and run their own business on these platforms and do so much. Like even with the author world and indie publishing, they've changed that immensely. You guys, if you're not, I would say that if you're putting a ton of money into Facebook, that it may be part of your strategy. Might want to go into Amazon, especially if you're doing products. They also have a services section, which a while back I checked out. Not too sure how big that services section is, but if you're house cleaning or you're a plumber and so on and so forth, they have a whole section for services and service providers. So you guys, you need to go and check out Amazon and see where you can get in to fit in with that platform. Is you don't want to leave money on the table. Really don't. It's something that, might be 5 minutes to set up and then you're all set up and then all of a sudden it starts bringing you money. That's pretty easy. So let me know what you guys think about that. How you may want to use that. Oops, wrong button. Let me hide that. Anyway, I want to also remind you guys about that awesome blog topic generator I was talking about at HubSpot. Here's the link here. And yeah, today I'm about to go live with Candy Zolkowski, Izio, the illustrator, and me. So make sure you guys catch that. It'll be on in 1 hour, you guys. And if you guys have really enjoyed the content that I have here, make sure you give me some hearts and some likes. And yeah, I'll try. I got to put some of these links in the thing below, the chat below. But yeah, if you guys like the content, let me know. And then also share, as always, share for me. All right. Let me move on to what I got to do next for today. But you guys have an awesome morning. Well, it's almost afternoon in 1 hour, but hey, it is what it is. Let's make it happen. Hustle hard. Get to it. Love you.